Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're traveling back in time to ancient Rome, an empire so influential its legacy echoes through even the most mundane aspects of our modern world. From plumbing to language, law to calendars, the Romans truly left their mark. Get ready to uncover some mind-blowing facts about this ancient superpower that you probably didn't know. We're talking gladiators, emperors, and enough drama to make even the most addictive reality TV show look tame. So buckle up, grab your toga, or a comfy blanket, and let's journey back to the time of toga's triumph and maybe a little bit of treason. Did you know the Roman Empire had an incredibly vast road network? Over 50,000 miles of roads stretched from North Africa to Great Britain. These weren't your average dirt paths either. These were meticulously engineered feats of construction, with layers of gravel, paving stones, and even drainage systems. These roads were the lifeblood of the empire, essential for moving legions, facilitating trade, and allowing Roman citizens to travel with ease. They were a powerful symbol of Rome's dominance and engineering prowess. Let's talk about everyone's favorite Roman landmark, the Colosseum. This architectural marvel wasn't just a place to catch a gladiatorial contest, it was a symbol of Roman power and a testament to their engineering genius. Imagine this: the roar of the crowd, the clash of steel, the smell of sweat and fear. The Colosseum was the ultimate entertainment venue. This massive amphitheater could hold a staggering 80,000 spectators, making it one of the largest ever built, even by today's standards. By staging elaborate games and gladiatorial contests, the emperors could appease the masses, distract from political unrest, and reinforce the image of a strong and prosperous Rome. The Colosseum was where thousands of gladiators, slaves, and even animals met their end, all for the entertainment of the Roman people. It's a stark reminder of the complexities of history, where grandeur and brutality often went hand in hand. Forget smartphones and self-driving cars for a second. For my money, Roman aqueducts are where it's at in terms of engineering marvels. These structures, some of which still stand today, were instrumental in supplying fresh water to Roman cities, some from sources hundreds of miles away. Roman engineers utilized gravity and a sophisticated understanding of physics to create a system of sloping channels that transported water with remarkable efficiency. These aqueducts weren't just practical, they were symbols of Roman ingenuity and a testament to their commitment to public health and sanitation. The next time you turn on your faucet, take a moment to appreciate the legacy of Roman engineering that made it all possible. You know those courtroom dramas we all love to binge watch? Well, you can thank the Romans for those too. Okay, maybe not directly, but the Roman legal system with its emphasis on written law, courts, and legal principles laid the foundation for many Western legal systems in place today. One of the most enduring principles we inherited from the Romans is the concept of innocent until proven guilty. The Romans also placed a high value on written law. The 12 Tables, their earliest attempt at codifying law, were publicly displayed in the Roman Forum, ensuring that everyone, regardless of social standing, was subject to the same rules. Sure, the Roman legal system wasn't perfect, but its impact on the development of Western law is undeniable. Here's a material that's so ubiquitous we take it for granted: concrete. But did you know that the Romans were pioneers in the use of this building material? That's right, those impressive structures that have withstood the test of time, many of them owe their longevity to Roman concrete. Roman concrete, made from a mixture of volcanic ash, lime, and aggregate, was incredibly strong and durable. This innovative material allowed the Romans to construct massive buildings, bridges, and aqueducts that have stood the test of time. So, next time you walk on a sidewalk or drive over a concrete bridge, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity of the Romans and their long-lasting contribution to the world of construction. Ever wonder where we got our calendar from? Well, you can thank Julius Caesar for that. Okay, maybe not entirely, but he did play a pivotal role. In 45 BCE, Caesar introduced the Julian calendar, a solar calendar that formed the basis of the calendar we use today. Before the Julian calendar, the Romans relied on a lunar calendar that was constantly falling out of sync with the seasons. The Julian calendar, with its 365 days and a leap year every 4 years, was a vast improvement. So the next time you're marking a date on your calendar, take a moment to thank Julius Caesar and the Romans for their enduring contribution to timekeeping. Forget Netflix and chill. In ancient Rome, it was all about baths and being social. Public baths, or thermae, were a cornerstone of Roman culture, offering a place to relax, socialize, and of course, get clean. These weren't your average bathhouses though. Roman baths were grand, opulent complexes, often featuring multiple pools with varying temperatures, saunas, steam rooms, and even libraries and gymnasia. Baths weren't just about hygiene, they were a social equalizer. So, the next time you're enjoying a long, relaxing soak in the tub, imagine yourself transported back to ancient Rome, surrounded by the chatter of friends, the sound of splashing water, and the faint scent of olive oil-based soap. The Roman Empire didn't become a superpower by being nice. They had an army, specifically legions, that were renowned throughout the ancient world for their discipline, organization, and sheer military might. Roman legions were highly trained professional fighting forces equipped with standardized weapons and armor and drilled relentlessly in formations and tactics. They were masters of siege warfare, able to conquer even the most fortified cities and equally adept at open combat, using their formations and discipline to overcome larger forces. The Roman legions were a force to be reckoned with, and their effectiveness in battle played a key role in Rome's expansion and dominance. Veni, Vidi, Vici. Even if you don't know a word of Latin, you've likely heard this famous phrase attributed to Julius Caesar. Latin, the language of the Romans, has had an enduring impact on Western civilization, influencing countless languages and permeating fields like law, medicine, and science. As the Roman Empire expanded, so too did its language. Latin became the language of administration, trade, and culture throughout the empire, laying the foundation for the Romance languages we know today, including French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian. So the next time you're struggling to conjugate a verb or decipher a scientific term, remember that you have the Romans and their enduring language to thank. All empires, no matter how powerful, eventually crumble. The Roman Empire, despite its might and grandeur, was no exception. Its decline was a slow and complex process, a perfect storm of internal strife and external pressures. One factor was political instability. As the empire grew, it became increasingly difficult to govern, leading to corruption, assassinations, and civil wars. The Roman Empire, once a beacon of civilization and order, was eventually overrun by invaders, marking the beginning of the Middle Ages. But even in its fall, the Roman Empire left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 mind-blowing facts about the Roman Empire that hopefully left you both amazed and wanting to learn more about this ancient civilization. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating history content. We've only just scratched the surface of what there is to discover about ancient Rome, and there's so much more to explore. Let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those brain synapses firing.